So today actually marks a very big milestone for me. I'm going thrifting for the first time, and it's not that I haven't been online thrifting or like bought secondhand before. It's just that it's kind of a pain in the ass for me to get to a thrift store because I don't drive. We don't need to get into why, but my closest thrift store is about 25 minutes away by car. So I don't know. I just haven't made it a priority, and I figured now that I can use this as an excuse because I can make it into content. Maybe we should go thrifting today. So that is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hit up probably two different stores. I'm thinking I'll start with Savers. There is a Goodwill that is pretty close by. If you live in Vegas, like I do, let me know of any great places to go thrifting. I would love to know, and like maybe hit me up on Instagram or something. I'll put my handle on the screen, but I don't have anything in mind today. I just want to look around, see what is out there. Just have a good day, and I want to take you along with me. Now, vlogging in public is not something that I do very often. I've done it a little bit on an older channel, but we'll see how it goes. I don't know what the setup is going to be. I literally know nothing. I've watched a lot of these come thrifting with me videos, so I feel pretty prepared, but who knows what the day brings, right? So we're just gonna head out and go to the first thrift store and see if I can find anything. I'm so excited. So I made it to Savers. We are outside. I don't know if I should have maybe called them beforehand to ask if I'm allowed to film. If you do this, let me know if you call the store in advance and ask for permission, because I feel like maybe I should have done that. Anyway, I'm gonna go inside, see if I'm able to get some footage, and if not, I guess I'll just take whatever I find with me back home. I don't know. Let's just go inside and see what happens. Let's see, can I grab this empty cart? Possibly, since it was just here, we're gonna go with that. This place is huge. I am a little overwhelmed, but also very excited. I don't know where I want to start. I guess I'll start with women's just to see what they have. I don't plan on really doing any home stuff, so I'm gonna try to be subtle about filming. But let's just go in here and see what they have for sleeveless tops. I'll start on this side. I'm genuinely shocked. I've found so many things already, and I'm on the first aisle, and I am not even like halfway through, but I'm finding so many cute tops. I'm gonna see if there's a fitting room after. If not, I'll just try things on in the aisles, I guess. But if I were to film everything that I find, there would be way too much footage. So I just got through the sleeveless tops, and can I just say I'm a little bit overwhelmed. I found so much stuff. I'm trying to hide away a little bit so that I'm not in people's way, but yeah, there's a lot of good stuff here, and people who said to come on a Monday was right, because I'm finding so many things. I'm gonna try things on after. Like I said, I just don't want to be in people's way, so I'm not showing you too much of the actual me picking out the pieces, because there's a lot of people in the aisles, so I just want to be respectful. I'm gonna keep walking around, seeing what I can find, and I'll show you what I end up picking up, because I feel like it's gonna be a lot. One thing I've noticed is actually a lot of these things are much more expensive than I thought they would be. I don't think I've picked up a single item, maybe one that's been under $10. Is that crazy? Like, I really thought that the prices would be a lot lower. Let me know what it's like at your Savers, but I feel like a lot of these things are vastly overpriced, but a lot of them are also just so cute that I'm like, I'm gonna try them on anyway, and hopefully I won't end up buying the whole store. But I gotta say, looking at other people's carts, I feel a lot better about my cart, even though it's getting pretty damn full. But I'm not the only one, so clearly everyone else likes shopping too. But I am having the time of my life right now. Like, there are so many gems. I cannot wait to try on all of these things, and I hope there's a fitting room. If not, we're just gonna have to make it work. I just spent like 35 minutes going through the male t-shirts, and I found some really cool ones. I gotta say, I'm getting a little tired. I mean, I was expecting to be here for a while, but I don't know if I was expecting to be here for this long. Like, I've been here for like 2 hours now, I think, and I'm just kind of going through the skirts, which I wanted to check out, but there's a part of me that's like, maybe I should just go try things on because I've been here for such a long time. But I'm gonna suck it up and go through all of it because I don't come to these places, so I really want to take advantage of finally being here because there's a lot of really good stuff and I'm just excited. I might bring out a snack because honestly I'm getting kind of hungry. So maybe I'll have a snack and that will keep me going for a while longer. The line to check out, holy shit. I just walked past it earlier and it is so long. I was not expecting that. Like, this place is very busy, very popular. Maybe it is because it's a Monday, I don't really know, but yeah, I'm gonna keep looking. We have so many things to try on, can I just say? And I'm probably gonna end up buying way too much because I am pretty good, not to like toot my own horn, but I'm pretty good at picking out stuff and like knowing whether or not something is going to fit because I've done a lot of shopping in the past. And I think I could just look at a garment kind of and tell if something is going to fit. I mean, watch me have to eat my words later when I try things on and nothing fits, but I'm gonna quickly go through the skirts, see if I find anything here, and then we're gonna go try on the things that I've found. I don't think I want to go look at shoes. I don't really need shoes, and the thought of used shoes is not really super appealing to me, but I could see maybe next time going to take a peek at the shoes. But for today, I think I'm just gonna keep it to clothing. I also want to look at the jewelry. That's one of the things that I don't want to say I came here for, but I did want to just see if I could find some cool maybe antique rings or necklaces or just something different that I don't already have. So yeah, I'm just gonna take my time with this and I will check in once I'm ready to show you the things that I found. Here's a little peek of what is in my cart. It is quite full. So I found a mirror here. I'm gonna try maybe to try on these things here. Hopefully I won't be in someone's way. If that happens, I guess I'll just move somewhere else. So I was going to just play some music over this, but I realized that actually it's like 3 minutes of me trying stuff on. So I'm just gonna let you watch. I don't want to spoil anything, whether or not I picked up an item. I want you to just see the things I tried on and kind of get an idea of my style, I guess. Now, I would say that my style is very much all over the place. I try on a lot of different things, a lot of different types of clothing, and I ended up buying a lot. Some things worked out, some things didn't work out. I feel like in general I have better luck with dresses and tops than I do with bottoms, which as a petite bottom heavy person, finding bottoms is just a lot tougher than finding tops and dresses. So yeah, I tried on a lot of different things and I was surprised by how many of them actually worked out and looked so good. Like, there was such a good selection of things at this thrift store that I absolutely would go back, and now I'm already like, when should I go thrifting again? And should I go back to the same store or should I check out one of the Goodwills? I should probably check out one of the Goodwills because there are two that are very close to the Savers, and having this experience now, I already know that I'm not going to be able to do probably more than one store in one day because I was literally at Savers for 3 hours. That is such a long time. I was really not expecting that. So got to be a little bit better prepared next time. Need to bring more snacks, definitely some water, and just a little bit more patience. Now looking back at this, I realized that there were a couple of sections at the store that I actually didn't check out. In particular, I did not go over any of the like sweater section, and I kind of wish I did. I also did not check out the men's shirts, and I was just watching someone else's thrift with me, and they were going through the short sleeve men's shirts and there were so many cool ones and I was like, damn it, I should have done that. Like, I could have gotten some really, really cool ones to just sort of throw over as a bit of a cardigan slash jacket over like a tank top and, you know, a pair of pants. It would be such a cool look. So kind of regret not doing that. But again, it was such a big store. I did also not really go to the pants section. I only looked at capris, which again, something I saw now just looking back at this footage that there are a couple of things that I wish I had done differently, but now I know, and now I already know that next thrifting trip is going to be so much better and so much more fun, and I'm just gonna know what to look for. So decisions have been made. I'm very happy with a lot of the things that I ended up trying on and getting. I will of course show you a haul when I get home, but I do want to check out the jewelry, so let's do that real quick before I head out. I am hungry and I'm tired, so I want to go home, but I do want to check out the jewelry first. I am back again from the thrift store. It's been like 2 days. I managed to wash all of the things that I got, and I'm so excited to show you all of them. You've probably made your own guesses based on the try-ons, what you think that I ended up buying, but I got 13 items, one of which you haven't seen. Everything else I think I tried on for you, so I'm just gonna go ahead and show you. I'll show you try-ons of all of these things too, but first I'm gonna just hold them up and show you the things that I bought so you can see, or I guess hear my reasonings for why I ended up purchasing them. So let's start with this dress. I saw this when I was browsing, and this is very much my style. I love a good sort of A-line dress. I feel like it suits me very nicely, and I love the colors of this. I feel like it could go kind of summer as well as fall. I think layered with a black turtleneck or something like that would look really good with a pair of boots for fall too. So this is the kind of piece that I can absolutely see myself wearing over multiple seasons, which is something that I like to look for in my clothing. And even though in theory it's more of a summer dress, I really think I can make this work for other times of the year too. And I just think it's really, really pretty. It's from a brand that I've never heard of. It's called Vici, and I got this in a size small. One thing I just want to mention is that please don't ever look at sizes when you go thrifting or just shopping in general, because you will see that the size range of the things I ended up purchasing is literally all over the place, and it doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is that the piece of clothing fits you the way that you want it to. The size on the tag just is irrelevant. The next thing I ended up buying is something that I feel like 16-year-old me would have been thrilled about, and this is a peplum top, and I actually got this in a size extra small. I didn't even really look at the tag of this when I picked it up. I just sort of eyeballed it and I was like, I think that's gonna fit. It's from a brand called Sophia Jeans. I don't know this brand either. There are a lot of brands in here that I've never heard of, but I love the color of it and I love the shape of it. Peplum styles tend to work very nicely on my pear-shaped body, so I'm really excited to have this in my wardrobe, and I think this is definitely more of a summer piece for me. I could maybe layer underneath it as well if I wanted to for winter, but it's probably going to mostly be used for summer. But again, I love the colors, I love the shape, I love the fit of this. I think this was such a score. I'm so excited to show you the next thing. I mean, this is for me. It's not going to be for everybody, but this is for me like the crown jewel of this haul. I've already worn this. I wore this yesterday all day, and I just absolutely freaking love this shirt. You saw it in the try on, but it's this cat shirt, and it says hug dealer on it. And it's just like, it's the cutest thing ever. I found this in the men's section in the men's t-shirts, and it's a size extra large. It is 100% cotton. It is not as soft as I wanted it to be. I feel like this probably has not been worn a lot, if at all, because the print on it is pretty much pristine, and usually there will be like some cracks in it and stuff like that because I think it is screen printed. So yeah, this just feels like something that I would have purchased new because the quality is so, so good. And I just think it is like, this is my baby. I love this. I'm gonna get so much use out of this t-shirt, and I just can't believe that anybody would give this up. Like, you're out of your mind if you donate this, but I'm so happy you did, whoever did this, because I am obsessed, and I'm literally looking at my cat right now trying to get into my bag. He's not quite as cute as this guy. No, I'm just kidding. You are very cute, I know. We saw you in the last video. If you want to go see my cat, he might make an appearance later, but I did show him in my... He's so interested. Anyway, moving on from the most amazing t-shirt to another amazing t-shirt that I ended up getting. Just another big oversized t-shirt, but I just absolutely love these kind of t-shirts in the summer with a pair of like just bike shorts. It's basically what I just live in at home if I'm not going anywhere, and I love the colors of this. I think they're just so cool. They're so vibrant. Again, a piece that I feel like has never been worn before, because there is absolutely no cracks in this. There's nothing missing. These are, how would I even explain this? I mean, there's like little glitters in some of the colors, and it's just absolutely stunning. Like, this is such a cool shirt, and wearing this with maybe my neon green sneakers with a pair of just bike shorts would look so cool. Like, I absolutely love this. I feel like, again, not to toot my own horn like I said at the store, but I think I'm a pretty good shopper in general. You're probably gonna look at all these things and be like, Annette, that is so 2000s, or like, that is so old school, or whatever you might be thinking, but I genuinely like all the pieces that I ended up getting, and I am so excited to have them in my wardrobe and play around with them. The next thing is probably the one thing, actually two things, that I was sort of on the fence about, But when I was at the store, people came up to me when I was trying it on. They were like, that looks so good on you. And someone commented on this jumpsuit when I tried it on. And they were like, you need to get that. And I was like, maybe I do need to get that. Oh, I should probably say, I was talking about it at the store, how I thought that everything was really expensive. I didn't realize that the reason everybody comes on Monday is because Monday is half off. So basically everything that I ended up getting was half off, which was such a steal. I ended up paying $70 for 14 items, including the bag, and I was just mind blown. So hopefully we can go thrifting more often. If you want to see more thrifting content from me, would absolutely love to do that. I would love to have an excuse to go thrifting. Listen, I need more clothes like I need a hole in my head. Like, my wardrobe is overflowing, and I am very much a maximalist. Like, I love that. I love having options. I love having a lot of stuff. Am I a materialistic person? Not really. I wouldn't say I'm emotionally attached to my stuff, but I like having stuff and I like having options. Now, if I lost all my stuff tomorrow, would I cry over it? Maybe, but at the same time, I'd be like, you know, it's just stuff, but I love stuff. And I really like this jumpsuit, and I can't wait to play around with styling it. I think that I can even wear this in the winter too. Maybe the material is a little too thin for that, but layered with a black turtleneck or a white turtleneck will look so cute. Another piece I ended up getting was this really, really pretty tank top. And it's, again, sort of a peplum top sort of shape. It's not quite peplum, it's more of a baby doll, I guess, but the color of it is so pretty. It's very much a butter yellow, which is so trending right now, and I just think it is super flattering on. I'm not someone who loves using the word flattering, but I think you know what I mean when I say that. It's just something that complements your body shape well, and I think this really does wonders for me, and I can see wearing this with so many different things. I'm probably going to be pairing these with pretty simple items in the try-on, just so you can actually see the pieces and not be too distracted by like styling or anything like that, but just with a pair of like black flared pants or something like that would look super cute. Let's see. Next up, I ended up getting this piece, which I will tell you the brand of that. I probably forgot to tell you the brand of the last piece, but it doesn't matter. This is from Ivy Rose, and when I looked at the tag on this, it said 2X, and I'm just like so confused by this because there's absolutely no way that this is a size 2X, but the tag clearly says 2X. I know you can't see that, but just trust me when I say it says 2X on it, and I'm like, in what world? Like, are we talking kids 2X? Because this is not a 2X. So it's this really pretty, it's almost like a dress overlay. It doesn't have anything on the inside. I wonder if this maybe came with a slip or something like this, because this is completely see-through, but honestly, I don't care because I'm just gonna wear like some bike shorts underneath anyway. So it's just not a big deal. I could even see wearing this maybe as a dress over jeans kind of thing, which is not something that I've really played around with too much, but since this is sheer, maybe that could work, or just like over flared pants or something like that could be kind of fun. But just a really, really nice lightweight piece that I can absolutely see myself wearing in the summer, and I love the colors of it. Yeah, I love the details. I love the lace on the back. I think it's just really, really cute and very much my style. Another dress that I got is, like, I wouldn't say out of my comfort zone, but the shape of this, the neckline and the arms, it's not something that I usually would have gone for because it is more of a, it can be an off-the-shoulder dress. It could also be like on the shoulder, but it fits so well that I'm not really worried about it like slipping off if I wanted to wear it one way or the other. So because the size is so perfect, I think I'm gonna be okay in this, and I think that the colors of it can work for both seasons. Obviously, it is a dress, so it could definitely wear it in the summer. It's more of a heavier material. Like, the weight of this is a lot heavier than some of the other dresses that I bought, but I really actually like that about it because it has a bit more structure, even though it is nice and flowy. Love the length of it. I love that it has sleeves. I'm very much a sleeve kind of person when it comes to dresses because I'm someone who's usually cold inside, so if I'm wearing a dress, I either need to bring a jacket or the dress needs to have sleeves. Otherwise, I'm just going to be cold if I'm inside. So this is absolutely beautiful. I'm so happy I picked this up, and I think it is just so, so fun for, even for fall with a pair of boots. Oh, a pair of boots and a leather jacket? Come on, like that is so perfect, absolutely perfect. This next piece is the other piece that I was a little bit unsure of when I tried it on because I tried it on over the pink tank top that I was wearing and it looked a little bit off, but I love the colors on this, even though it felt a little should I say outdated? I mean, all of these are probably outdated by like fashion standards. It doesn't matter. I mean, fashion comes and goes, so this will probably be in trend again in like 2 years anyway. But I just really like the colors of this, and I like the ruching on the bottom where it kind of like cinches in. I think this will look really good with a pair of like flare jeans. The only thing I would say with this is I feel like I don't think I would want to tuck this into something. So for me, it would have to be a waistband that is probably high-waisted and sits very close to the body so it doesn't create like any bulge when layering this on top of it, but I have plenty of those, so not worried about that at all. But yeah, when I tried this on, some lady was walking past me and she was like, that is so cute. You need to get that. You can wear that in so many different ways. And in my mind, I'm like, yeah, you're right. So I ended up buying it. The next piece is something that, oh man, it is so gorgeous and it fit me so well, but in my head, I'm like, when am I gonna wear this? I need an occasion to wear this. Like someone bring me, I don't even know where I want to go with this. Like, would this be a wedding dress? A wedding guest dress? I don't know. I've been to like 5 weddings in my life. I don't see myself going to any in the near future, but this is such a beautiful dress. I suppose I could just wear it as like a summer dress with a white cardigan or something on top and some sandals. Like that would be really cute too. It feels a little fancier, not formal, but it feels a little fancier. Like I'm going on a nice lunch date or something, sitting at a cafe by the ocean. Like, I don't know. It feels like a vacation dress. Maybe that's what I mean. I don't know. I just think it is so beautiful, and I had to pick it up because it was really cheap. It's from a brand called, let's see, what is this brand? Does it even have a tag on it? It has a tag on it. Hang on. It's from No Boundaries. Is that a Target brand? I don't really shop for clothes at Target, but I feel like I've heard people say that. It's a size small, 3 to 5, so it's a junior sizing. I'm not really sure, but anyway, I love the detailing on this. I love the back of it. I love the lace details with the zipper, and I just think it fits me really nicely. Love the shape of it. I love the colors of it, and I need to find somewhere to wear this because this is stunning. Probably the most unexpected purchase of the whole video, for me at least, was this pair of capri pants. Now, I mainly bought these because they are sort of a like workout material in a way. It's from a brand called Mountain Hardwear, so it's clearly like a hiking material or something like that. It's a very, very low-waisted pair of capri pants, and as capri pants are a little too long for me, but I mostly wanted these just like lounge around at home, if I'm being honest, with like a t-shirt, and they're super comfortable, like very, very comfortable. And I just think I'm gonna get a lot of wear out of these. I feel like the pieces in my wardrobe that gets the most wear are the more casual pieces that I wear when I'm not leaving the house. So for me, having a lot of those is, essential because I live in those clothes when I'm not out of the house. I'm the kind of person who will always change when I get back home and like put on comfy clothes, and this would definitely qualify as comfy clothes. And in the summer, when I'm inside, these are gonna be great. So yeah, no, I'm really happy that I bought those, even though I'm not really gonna be styling them probably. I don't know, there might be a cool way to style those that would look fashionable and like an outfit that I'd want to wear, but I don't know. Let's see, second to last thing that I ended up buying, I got this when I was in line to check out. It's just a men's tie, but I love the colors of this. I just thought it was really, really fun, and sometimes I like accessorizing with ties, whether it is using it as a belt or just like literally using it as a tie with an outfit that probably wouldn't look like it would need a tie. But yeah, just fun to have. It's a very cheap accessory. I think it was like $1.50, so I was like, why not, right? How many times am I gonna use it? I don't know, but I have it if I want to. Last piece is probably the dress that I feel like I'll get the most wear out of because I just feel like this is going to be so easy to wear. I really like the colors of it. I love the print. And when I went into this thrifting trip, I really wanted to focus more on like statement pieces. I have a lot of basics in my wardrobe already that I can pair all of these things with. So for me, as someone who loves prints and I love color, but it's not something that, I don't foresee myself wearing this 20 times. So I would rather pick up something that's kind of cheap if I'm not expecting to wear them for maybe the next 20 years. So I feel like this is the kind of thing that, I might wear like once or twice a year because I don't want to wear the same print that many times all the time. But I like having the option if I want to. And I think that this is just like a really easy summer piece. I love the material. It almost feels like a thin sort of jersey knit, It's obviously a synthetic material, which I've talked about before. I don't mind that at all. And sometimes it's honestly what I prefer because I feel like it can be a little bit more lightweight and flowy in the way that I like. It doesn't really say, I can't find a tag that says a material on it, but it's from a brand called Focus Studio. It's a size 6. Oh, so it's 95% polyester, 5% spandex. So it is very, very nice and stretchy. And I just think it fits me very nicely. I like the length of it. I like that it's long enough that I can, you know, wear little bike shorts underneath and you're never going to be able to see them because this is long enough that it'll absolutely cover. So those were all of the things that I ended up buying. I had so much fun. Like, that is some of the most fun that I've ever had shopping. So I really hope that this video does well, just to give me an excuse to go thrifting again. And I will obviously take you with me. If you have any advice on how to better film at the thrift store, like, I struggled because there were so many people around and I didn't know where to like position my camera to like not be in the way of other people. And yeah, it's difficult. Like, I have a lot of respect for you guys who do this all the time because it is harder than it looks. Definitely let me know if you have any constructive criticism on how to make these videos better in the future. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see another video that you might like, I'll put one up on the screen. And if you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe for more content like this, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.